What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Steven and welcome to my tutorial on how to install a custom ROM on the Galaxy Note 4. Now this requires that your phone is already rooted and you have a custom recovery on the smartphone. If you don't have a custom recovery on the smartphone, then check out my tutorial, which you can find down below in the description, and basically it tells you how to root the smartphone and how to install a custom recovery, but be aware this will void your warranty. Okay guys, then in this tutorial I will show you how to install Cyanogenmod 12, the unofficial developer build which is based on Android Lollipop, but basically you can install every custom ROM with this. But just keep in mind that the build I'm flashing today isn't developer build from December, so I'm still waiting for an update and the build right now is a little bit buggy, the camera can't record in 4K, the battery lifetime sucks, it gets a bit hot, and there are many bugs. But with this tutorial I'm showing today, you can basically flash every custom ROM you want to, and you can find a lot of custom ROMs on xdadevelopers.com. As always, a link will be down below in the description, so feel free to check it out. Okay guys, so now let's get started and let me show you what you have to do in order to install a custom ROM on your Galaxy Note 4. First of all, make sure Samsung Keys is installed on your computer, so you have the correct drivers installed on your computer, and then connect it with the USB cable to your computer. Okay, so just connect this. And now go here to the drop down menu and choose here Connect as Media Device so that you can put files on the smartphone. And now we have to go to the computer and download the custom ROM to the Galaxy Note 4. Alright ladies and gentlemen, we're now on the computer and I have already downloaded the CM12 unofficial build from December. And let's just have a look at the XDA website. So here in the forum you can enter here Note 4 and this will take you to the general Note 4 development page here, and here you have to choose if you have the Exynos version or the Snapdragon version. In my case I have the Snapdragon, so I will choose this, and in this forum here you will find a lot of custom ROMs, and here you can also see the unofficial Cyanogenmod build. The link is also down below in the description, but also just check this out, there are a lot of other custom ROMs like the Omega ROM, which is also very awesome. So just make sure you have a look at them, download the custom ROM you want to install, and then just download it to your PC and make sure you save it somewhere on your desktop. This is a zip file, and please don't extract the zip file. All you have to do is just make sure that your Note 4 is connected to the computer. Now you do a right click on the zip file, you go to copy, copy, and then you copy that to your Samsung Galaxy Note 4. So just give me a second, I still have to connect it. And there we go. I always forget something when I'm doing some tutorials. But let's just wait, let me connect it. You just have to make sure that your Galaxy Note 4 comes with a custom recovery so that you have installed it. And if you don't have a custom recovery, then please stop here and check out the link down below in the description, which tells you how to install a custom recovery. Okay, so my smartphone is now connected, it should pop up here, so Galaxy Note 4. Then we're going to open the device to copy something on it, and it doesn't matter where you copy it to, so you can copy it to the internal storage or to the SD card. But my SD card is very small, so I will copy it to the internal storage, so let's just go. You just paste it here in the root, okay? And it's already on my smartphone, so I will just replace it. And yeah, it's now copying the custom ROM to the Galaxy Note 4. But now you just have the files on the smartphone, and now we have to go into the recovery and install the custom ROM. So let's just have a look on how to do this. Now getting into the recovery is actually very easy. First of all, make sure your smartphone is turned off. So if it's already on like mine, just power it off and wait until it is completely off. So let's just wait a few seconds. And when it vibrates and it's completely off, you have to press a button combination in order to enter the recovery. Now you have to press the power button on the right side of the smartphone, the volume up button on the left side of the smartphone, and the home button at the same time, and you have to keep them pressed for a few seconds. So just press them, keep them pressed, until you can see in the left top corner some lines here which says recovery, and then you can release them and it will boot straight into the recovery. Now we're here in the Phil's Touch recovery, and now let me show you how to install the custom ROM. Okay guys, so as you can see in the right top corner, I'm on low battery, and flashing the ROM on low battery is not recommended, but anyway, I know this is enough, so I will do it. And first of all, let's go here to wipe and format options. because before you install a ROM or custom ROM, you should always clean your partitions. And in Phil's Touch Recovery, this is pretty easy. You go here to clean to install a new ROM. And this wipes all the partitions, and this is really important. If you don't have Phil's Touch Recovery, just make sure you clean data, cache and all that. Basically what you can see here will be all wiped now with this command if you go here to yes, wipe user and system data. And in other recoveries it's also called factory reset or something. And if you can't see this, so just make sure you wipe data and cache. Okay, so this should actually just take a couple of seconds and then you can go back. Now we have to go back to the main menu and here we're going to choose install zip. And yeah, now it's a bit confusing. If you have copied it to the internal memory, you have to go to /SD card. If you have it on your external SD card, you have to go to XSD or /SD card 1. And now you just choose your SD card and here you go to the bottom, so you just scroll down until you can find the zip which contains the custom ROM. So I have here the Cyanogenmod 12 zip and I will just choose it. And then it will ask you if you really want to install this, and here just go to yes to confirm the installation. And now it's installing the custom ROM. Now the installation time always depends of the ROM and the smartphone, and the Note 4 is a very fast device, so here it just takes about 30 seconds and then the custom ROM is installed. When you can see script succeeded, install from SD card complete, press any key to continue, then it's done. So now you can press any button here to go back. And now you just go back to the main menu and then you press the Reboot System Now button. And now we just have to check if it boots. And if it doesn't boot, for instance, you can see the boot animation for a long time or just keeps looping, then either you didn't wipe before or there's a problem with your ROM. What you can do is you can go back to the recovery and wipe again and see if this solves your problem. You can also try to reinstall the custom ROM. But here this Cyanogenmod ROM is a bit bugged, so you have to install a second zip in order to fix this boot loop problem, because there was some issue with the RAM disk and somehow it didn't mount or anything. But anyway, there's a second zip file which you can find down below in the description, so just make sure you copy that to your smartphone too. You also install this because as you can see I'm in a boot loop, and if you can see this for about 5 minutes or something, then you're in a boot loop for sure. So just be patient, the first boot can take longer, but usually when you can see it for such a long time, then you're in a boot loop. So I'm now going to install the second zip too, and then we're going to see if it boots or not. Okay guys, I've now installed the zip file which fixes the boot loop, as always linked down below. And yeah, you install it the same way like you install the custom ROM, and let's just see if it boots. Here comes the boot animation, and now you see Android is upgrading, so it works. And you should see this after a couple of seconds because the Note 4 is a very fast device. And yeah, we have here optimizing apps, so it's updating all the apps. This can take up to 1 minute or 2 minutes, so just be patient and don't touch your smartphone. And after this has finished, it should actually boot directly into Android and you can use it. Now the first boot is sometimes a bit buggy, so let's just wait and let's see if it works. Finishing boot. Okay, so we're now in Android, so this was successful. Now, yeah, the touch is not working for some reason. Okay, what is going on here? Okay, now, no. Okay, just wait a second, let me quickly reset the device. Oh yeah, after reset the device is working. So you see those dev builds are always a bit buggy. I'm currently waiting for the next release. I hope it gets released soon, I'm very curious. And yeah, this is Android L, and I have to say, it feels so much more smooth than TouchWiz, even the dev build here. And also, I really hate TouchWiz. I hate the design, I hate everything about it. But yes, the Cyanogenmod launcher looks better in my opinion, and Android open source project also, so I really don't like TouchWiz. So the first thing I did today after I bought the smartphone was just rooting it, custom recovery and custom ROM. Even though it's just in dev ROM, but yeah, I can't use TouchWiz, I really fucking hate it. Anyway, this is how you flash a custom ROM on the Galaxy Note 4. As you can see, this is working. The Google apps are missing, so you have to install them in the recovery too. You will get a zip file, you just install it like the other zip files, and then you have Google apps on the smartphone too. Okay, so that was my tutorial on how to install a custom ROM on the Galaxy Note 4. If this video was helpful, please leave a like, maybe subscribe if you found it interesting. And as always guys, thank you so much for watching and I hope I see you again in my next videos. Bye bye.